Joseph, the last minute queen, and Marcus. It's little Marcus Ortiz. I did it for myself, but
It's little Marcus Ortiz.
see, watch Taskmaster if you ever want to get our jokes, guys.
Yeah, now there's inside jokes, which we've already isolated ourselves from the 99% of
No,
Americans who
I think
probably
people
don't.
watch Taskmaster. It's so good and so funny, and we've been talking about it a lot.
Yeah, we need to partner with the Taskmaster community.
um, and Joseph is the last minute queen because every time we podcast, I'm like, "Hey, are we podcasting today?" And Joe's like, "Yeah, definitely." And I'm like, "Great, let me know when." And then like 7 hours pass by, and then Joe's like, "Walking up the stairs now to go podcast. I'm ready." And I'm always like, "Damn it, Joe!" It's been like ready in 2 seconds, and I'm like, "Oh my god."
You can always tell me to kick rocks, but I'll try and be better from now on.
Yesterday, I honestly, you texted me at like 1 a.m. and I was like, if he texts me that he's ready to podcast, I'm gonna murder him.
Yeah, I realize it's definitely a big problem now. If you just live in fear of me wanting to podcast.
Like, it's only when I ask. But yesterday, I was like, if he tells me he wants a podcast right this second, like, I'm ready.
You know what's weird? I really thought about it, but not like
Like in seriousness, like, oh, we should podcast right now.
not at like 1 a.m., but like or like I'm just like we could do it tonight, and then no.
Well, even last week, and not to be like throw you under the bus, but last week I was like, "Are you like, can you podcast tonight? Are you free tonight? Because I know you're like doing stuff." And you were like, "Hold on, I'll let you know. I'm like a little busy." And I was like, "Great." And then like an hour passed. You were like, "Okay, I'm ready right now." I was like, "Oh my god."
Sorry.
But what's good is usually it's around the same time frame, so it's like not super, like, it's not inconveniencing. It's just
Yeah,
like
you expect it now between the hours of 9 p.m. and
and 1
probably
a.m.
1 a.m.
Between 9 a.m. and 1 a.m. on Saturdays. I'm
Yeah,
pretty
on
free.
Saturday. We don't really record anywhere else or any other time.
Yeah.
But
Well, our first recording was on a Friday. Our first two were Fridays
was it?
because I thought that was gonna be our normal.
I thought it
That's
was
why
Saturday.
yesterday. Oh, that's why yesterday I was like, "Is he texting me to podcast right now?" Hello, did you just leave?
No,
Oh,
I'm
there
here.
you are. That was weird. It just went silent. Like I can hear an air or something, and it was like, and
Interesting.
but yeah. So I was gonna tell you, I texted you a photo of me making an alcoholic beverage for our podcast today. But I couldn't decide, so I ended up bringing a Sprite, a nice, delicious Malibu Bay Breeze, and a coffee.
Nice. Are you mixing them, or you just have them lined up?
I don't know, and I just realized. Hold on, I just realized I brought M&Ms up, and
Like the
then
Blink 182 song?
yeah, just you mean is it? No, it's a song. You're right. You're right. I just put the song on one CD and brought it up.
You
No,
just yeah, all 9 tracks that you have. I don't know why you chose 9, but all 9 tracks of that CD that you burned. Why are you
yeah.
using CDs? It's all about records, man. We're going backwards.
That's true. That's true. Actually, I had it. Oh well, that's DVDs. I was gonna say a laser disc, but no. So I brought M&Ms up because we always talk about snacks in the beginning. And I'm looking at them across the room because I forgot them on a desk across the room.
Nice. Yeah. I only brought up a little bit of coffee and some water. I brought up those really cool pumpkin orange Oreos. Like not pumpkin flavored, they have a pumpkin on them and they're orange for Halloween.
Oh yeah.
They're
Also,
kind of stale though. So
I got
that's
them. I grabbed them.
yeah. I'm glad you didn't listen to me to go run across the room to get
No, I have headphones.
kidding. I'm kidding.
But this reminds me because also across the room, right next to them, was a bag of caramel corn. Right?
Ugh. Oh no, sorry. I was thinking candy corn.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
was
no.
really disappointed in you for a second.
I kind of like candy corn.
That's
I could
horrible.
eat a good 4 before I get sick of them.
I don't believe in shunning people for what they like music or anything like that, but,
Or
like,
like Count
candy corn
Chocula.
is just where I draw the line, like, it's just,
I don't know. I kind of like it. I could eat a good 6. A good
I
6
think
corns.
I think it's one of those like, another one of those things that, like, the rest of the world think Americans are crazy because we have candy corn. Like, I don't know if you've ever I feel like we've already talked about this. Root beer is
Oh
one of
yeah,
those
yeah.
things. Like,
I hate root beer.
apparently people really? I didn't know that. I love
Yeah,
root
yeah.
beer. But people from like other countries have said it tastes like it it tastes like what they would assume urinal cakes taste like or something like that. Like, I read it
Yeah.
somewhere, and yeah, it's I like root beer. It's fine by me. I
I
would
like
assume that I'd enjoy eating urinal cakes awesome. Also,
I like cream corn. I mean not cream corn.
I also
Cream
like cream
soda.
corn.
Cream soda. We were talking about corn and cream and yeah, cream
Yeah,
corn and cream soda
yeah.
together. No.
All right.
But back to caramel corn. And I totally forgot about this. I just remember. I went to Ace Hardware this morning and there was a little kid on the Boy Scouts, right? I didn't know Boy Scouts didn't sell cookies too, but I guess that makes sense.
You didn't know that?
No, I don't know. I lived in a poor neighborhood.
We lived in the same neighborhood, and I was a Boy Scout, and I didn't sell cookies.
You sold caramel corn or popcorn
You
stuff?
don't sell anything as a Boy Scout. You go build stuff in camp.
Well, they do now.
Really?
Boy Scouts now sell caramel corn, which is or corn popcorn flavored things. So they had like salted popcorn, caramel corn, chocolate covered popcorn, and like I don't know other stuff. Shit covered popcorn. I don't know.
Those are my favorites.
From real bears, we we fight in the forest. Um. Anyway, right? So this tiny little I don't know 6-year-old. I can't tell the ages of kids until probably I have one. Um. Let's say 6-year-old comes up to me and he's like, "Hey, mister, like, will you buy some caramel corn or popcorn for me?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure. Like, I love Girl Scout cookies, whatever. Like, I'll buy whatever Boy Scout popcorn, whatever." And I'm like, "Yeah, I'll buy some." And he's like, "Well, we have caramel corn, we have chocolate corn, we have whatever corn, but they're all in like caramel corn is like the smallest bag, then chocolate corn is bigger, and then like I don't know why they don't have the same flavor in the same size bag, or maybe it was just where I was." Right? Still holding on.
Barely. No, I'm kidding.
So I'm like, "Yeah, I'll buy one." And they're like, "Great. Which one do you want?" And I'm like, "Well, how much are they?" And they're like, "Well, this tiny little bag is," they didn't say tiny little bag, but it's tiny, is $10. This bag is $25. This bag is $40. And if you want this small box, it's $80.
The, what? What?
See, and I was like, I'll take the little $10 bag. And they were like, okay. And they like bought it. And I literally was like, I can't believe I should post a picture of this bag because it's literally like a regular bag of chips size bag. I'm looking at it right now in disappointment.
Yep.
But I
You should.
already said I didn't want to be a jerk. I went in like, yeah, I'll buy something. And then like I didn't want to be like, nah, you're too expensive, little 6-year-old boy. Lower your prices.
You got hustled. It's probably way cheaper than that, and he's like, this sucker, he's totally not from here.
Someone else walked up and they were like 25 cents, mister.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, like, and I was like, I can't believe I just spent $10. And I literally was like, I bought it on our joint account, like mine and Ashley's joint account. And I literally was like, man, I'm gonna have to explain this to Ashley when I get home because she's gonna be like, why the fuck did you spend $10 on Boy Scout stuff?
Did she beat you up?
No, she understood.
She understood.
But yeah, I
Like,
thought it was
I got hustled last week.
like yeah, no, I just thought it was crazy. I couldn't believe it. I was like, when did like Girl Scout cookie boxes are like, I don't know, teeny. Like, yeah, I don't know. That's all I had for the Girl Scout stuff. Right?
Yeah.
So yeah, so That's pretty much it. I couldn't believe it. It was so expensive. I spent $10 on this bag. It was pretty good, but it was just as good as, I don't know, a $5 bag from anywhere else. That's 10 times the size. Yeah.
That's crazy though. Like it's baffling. I just don't know
I decided,
why.
yeah.
Like, yeah.
I decided to start with the Malibu Bay Breeze, and then I'm gonna work to the coffee.
Hmm. So you've picked up alcoholism since you moved?
No,
Okay.
I've always just been too cheap to drink alcohol, but alcohol prices are regulated out here,
Oh,
so it makes a huge difference.
yeah.
Not that I'm gonna become an alcoholic now, but like last time we left Jersey, and I bought the same thing. I bought like the smaller ones, and like the bottle of Malibu was like $30 for, I don't know, 16 ounces or whatever is a small one. And then the other day when we went, because we were having our family over, and I was like, oh, let's make some drinks and hang out a little. I went to the store, and like the extra large biggest bottle was $21.99, and like the other one was like $7.
It's just disgusting.
Yeah, because they regulate the prices for anything alcohol here. Also, like beer and stuff, which I didn't know this. Beer is like barely considered alcohol here. So like they have like ABC stores, which is like all the alcohol stuff. I don't know why they're called ABC stores. But that's where you get like your hard liquor, like, I don't know, Malibu and like Dos Equis. No, I don't know. No, that's where you get like your your rum and stuff like that. And then literally all other beer and like
I'm here. Can you hear me? Hello? 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 Just waiting for Marcus to return to the podcast because he left by accident.
No.
Hold on. I got it.
Yay!
Yeah.
All right, so I don't know what happened 20 seconds ago, 18 minutes into our recording or whatever. But we both lost connection, and it just kicked us out, and we lost well, we thought we lost everything. What happened? Did you get it back?
Yeah, so whatever weird thing happened, I was only able to download my audio. Once we disconnected, I couldn't download yours. And
No.
then when we somehow got back and started a new session, I have like the first recording archived because I didn't hang up.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it said
So
it saves it locally or something.
yeah,
Yay.
yeah,
I was really sad that we lost that because I thought it was really good.
yeah. This is gonna be a really big pain in the butt to find, like, try
I
and
know.
edit later.
We'll work
But
on it together.
I don't know how. But
As a
okay,
family.
yeah.
I don't remember where we left because I thought you just weren't paying attention to my caramel corn story.
No, I was. It just like dropped, but I mean, you were pretty much done.
Yeah,
You
no, it
got
just kept every time we were talking, it kept like clipping, and I was like, I didn't know it was, I guess, my connection probably, um, which is good to know. So it just clipped right now, but that's probably
I muted.
yeah,
It's okay.
I know. Um,
I'm
but
really wondering like how audible that is from like a.
I don't know. It's really audible on my end.
All right. Well, let me put a
Audible by Amazon.
All right. I hate you.
um yeah, and I was segueing into something, but I don't remember. Like, Boy Scouts, lower your prices. Like, come on, really? And stop hustling me.
Yeah. Go back to building stuff.
I thought you were gonna say something totally different. What you didn't say?
I don't want to know what you thought I was gonna say because it was purely that. I don't even remember what Boy Scouts do besides build stuff.
It's not what they do. It's what their counselors do.
Oh no.
Anyway. Oh
My
my
brother's
gosh.
a Boy Scout.
Is he really?
Yeah, he is.
Wow. um Yeah, no, I don't know. I've never seen anything about Boy Scouts, and I feel like it reflects in my life now. Like, I mean, now that I guess I've been mowing the lawn and stuff, I don't freak out as much, but like I hate bugs and like maybe if I was a Boy Scout I wouldn't have that issue.
Well, I no, I
You're like, no,
I
I still
still have
hate
that.
bugs.
Yeah, I still hate bugs.
Oh, so then maybe not. Maybe it does nothing. It just I know how to tie knots better. That's all I know. You know what I know about Boy Scouts? Everything I know about Boy Scouts is from that episode of Ed, Ed, and Eddie. You know what I'm talking about? Where
Nope.
Ralph gave them all badges.
I barely remember.
I just remember random episodes of shows, apparently. So, and apparently, we're gonna recap every show I've ever watched in this podcast.
That's fine.
Um, so there's an episode where Ralph, he was like, "Ed boy," um, they were they were trying to give them like badges, like the sew on badges, and it was like a random stuff, and like Ed, one of the Eds, kept trying to shortcut everything. So like, but they were really simple. So he was like, microwave this burrito. And the thing was like, put it in for 2 minutes. And he was like, but if we put it on extra high for 30 seconds, it'll cook
I
fast.
remember that actually.
Yeah, yeah. I think that's the only one I remember. They were all really random and really easy. But they just kept trying to shortcut everything and he lost all the badges and didn't get anything. And the prize was like a jawbreaker, probably.
It always is. That's always what they want. That's
Which is
literally
random.
nothing else.
Yeah, which is random. When I first tried a jawbreaker, I was very disappointed because the show hyped it up so
Yeah.
much.
Yeah. Did you ever try like an actual big jawbreaker?
Yeah, I finished it. It took me like 3 weeks.
That's horrible.
No, I
So
put it in the fridge. I didn't like just have it rotting for weeks.
that's fair. So all right, so that actually does segue into the job. Like there was a jawbreaker when we went to high school, and I don't remember where it originated from, and I'm
Ew.
really so surprised that I don't have some type of disease from this. But um, I just remember our friend Moses, who is just
Oh my
for
gosh.
everyone, we grew up with him. So he showed me. He just had a jawbreaker, but I remember him saying that so many people have pretty much just passed it around and like worked on it together. It was weird. I don't remember what happened to it.
The
I think I
mono
took one
breaker.
lick. Yeah,
The mono breaker.
pretty
Yeah,
much. Yeah.
that's crazy. That's so funny. I'm pretty sure I said no if I that passed by me.
No, you were the smart one. You would have said no.
I was a smart friend.
Yeah,
How
you're the
things
one that was
change.
like, I don't want to. Yeah.
how the how the turns have tabled. Yeah, that's really gross. But yeah, I
Yeah.
did have a jawbreaker, and I think it's pretty gross still because I was eating it like every day. But then I also did like wash it too. Like I would like rinse it off and then like put it in a Ziploc and put it back in the fridge and then like hack at it again some more the next day and then I finished it. It was more of a chore. After like a few weeks
Yeah.
or a weekend, I was like, I need to finish it.
I don't remember it even tasting good. I just remember it being like sweet, like kind of sweet. That
I
was
don't
it.
know. I think I enjoyed it. I don't think I ever ate a jawbreaker again, though. After that,
Yeah. And for I still don't know where this was found because I've the only jawbreakers I've ever had leading up to that and since then have been like the size of a quarter, but that one was literally like baseball. Like not even baseball, like softball like size. That was a huge jawbreaker.
yeah, I think because candy stores were still around, so so we
I
can go to
forgot.
candy store.
Oh man, candy stores were great.
Yeah, even though like I could see why they died off, but
I know of only like one candy store chain. Like just it's a chain, so that's pretty much why it survived. But there's a candy store chain in Delaware, and I think it's called like literally like Candy Castle or something like that.
yeah.
What? Hold on.
Off topic from candy stores. I guess like where did I go? I think it was Tennessee. I'm gonna say this while you're looking up. Did you find it?
Nope.
Gone forever. Um, I don't know if they were for candies, but you remember at the malls they had the candy kiosk thing. Like it was like I don't know a big thing, and they all had a bunch of buckets, and it was like candy everywhere. You know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't.
Really? It's like I don't know. You know the mall they have like those kiosks where people try and sell you phone cases or like random toys that suck or like hair products.
Nope.
N-
Candy Kitchen, by the way. It's Candy Kitchen.
Isn't that game on Facebook?
No, that's Candy Crush.
Isn't that cereal with the captain?
It's Captain Candy.
Isn't that the guy who saves the planet from from people who throw their trash on the ground?
You're thinking about the tick.
Oh man, just ruin it. It was Captain Crunch and Captain Planet. Oh my gosh.
I was gonna say Zoidberg for the next one, so just be happy you didn't.
I didn't have a continuation.
Yeah, you gave up. You admitted you knew what I was gonna
I know
drive that into the ground.
I know you ruined it.
Yeah, I'm happy.
Wait, so you really don't know about the kiosk in the mall?
I don't remember it. Are we talking about a mall?
No, just every mall ever in the world.
Nope.
So how about like when you go to the mall and they're selling like custom shirts or t-shirts and stuff? It's like the little
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know what a kiosk is. I've never.
Well, I was questioning that in my mind. I thought I was a smart friend again.
I mean, you still are, but still.
All right, so they have those kiosks. You've never seen the candy ones that they sell candy and stuff?
Nope. I've only seen literally everything else but candy.
Well, they had one back in the day that would sell candy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it was like all these buckets, and I saw one recently too, actually. And it was like these buckets, and it was like all different kinds of candy, and they weigh it by the pound, and you pretty much pay by the pound. When I went to Tennessee, they had that same exact getup, like the candy store getup, but it was like guns. And it
That's
was like
wonderful.
and it was like bullets and like like the candy things, but it was like bullets and stuff in them. And then they had like I guess instead of licorice, it was like different knives, like, and they had like throwing stars and like tasers. Like it was like
That actually sounds amazing. I would have loved to be there.
it was kind of amazing and a little terrifying. But yeah, so it was like the same getup like as the candy store one, but instead of like M&Ms, it was like 9mm bullets, like 9mm bullets, and like I don't know, instead of caramel corn, it was like
you put a quarter in and you get a different type of bullet.
that's literally all they were missing. Like
That's wonderful.
instead of like rolls of licorice, it's like bullet rolls. But they had like the same getup, but it was like weapons, like weapons themed. And I was just like, yo, and I ended up buying a throwing star that has a little skull in the middle that like spins.
Nice.
And then
like
I had
fidget spinner throwing star.
kind of. I think I still have it somewhere. And then the first thing I did when I got home was throw it at my wall and put a thing in my wall. I was living at my parents' house
Good.
at the time.
I'm happy they had to fix that.
Yeah, they did. They ended up fixing my whole room because I was destructive apparently as a child.
Apparently.
Yeah. because I painted like a whole wall too with like a mural. Mural.
Meow.
What's wrong with me?
Meow.
You got it. You get what I'm saying.
Yeah. A mural.
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 That's what I was gonna say. The mom from Courage the Cowardly Dog. And her husband, Eustace Banks. Or whatever, Banks. I don't know. Anyway, so that's my story of the day. Oh, and you know what's funny? Actually, I was listening back to last week's podcast or whenever, right? We talked about the PlayStation, right? And you asked me, I said I had the Slim, and you asked me if I had the slide top, right? Yeah.
And it turns out you didn't have the slide top.
No, I had no clue what you were talking about. I looked it up after, and I was like, "Oh." No, I didn't have the slide top. I had zero clue what you were talking about. I was
So
totally wrong.
yeah, so you said you agreed with me and said you had the slide top, and you
You
didn't
know,
have the slide top.
you know why? You know why? Because the top of the original PS3 slid. You could slide off the top of it to change the hard drive and stuff. I thought it was. I didn't think it was you. You slide it open to put the disc in. I
Oh my
thought
god.
you slide it to open it up for to take
No,
out the
yeah,
hard drive.
you oh man. Okay. I I'm actually a little happier that that's what you thought. Because I was
What?
like, do you think that like the curvature of the top of the PS3 means like you can think if you put something on it, it will slide off? Like, what did you think that it was?
No, no. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
very slippery.
Yeah, no, you were getting downgraded from the smart friend finally. But
No, no, but you get it, right? You could slide it to open up the hard drive. That's
yeah,
why I was very confused.
yeah,
And then
similar to how it is now. Yeah.
also on top of that, we totally skipped the part of the story I brought that up for. I was like, yeah, the old PS3, and then we talked about it, and then we just left the topic. We didn't even finish talking about the reason I brought
I
it up.
honestly I don't even remember. I didn't know you had a reason. I
Because we were talking about how the PS4 is so huge, and then I
yeah.
said, "Oh, the PS3 was huge." When my PS3 broke, I threw it out my window, out of the second story of my house. I took my PS.
Why?
I don't know. One of my friends was telling me, he was like, "This thing is so heavy, we should just throw it out the window and see what happens." Like, you know those things back in the day, they used to throw things out the window on YouTube and see what happens to it.
Yeah, but you didn't record it and you didn't make any money off of it. So
Yeah. I mean, it was broken. I didn't throw it away, throw it out my window when it worked.
true. That's fair.
It was already broken. And then I threw it out the second story window. It like cracked and didn't do that much. Like
Nice.
it was like doosh, and everyone was like, "What the hell was that?" And then nothing happened. And then I
Yeah.
went and
No.
grabbed my PS3 and just threw it out. Which was kind of dumb. I had a terabyte hard drive in there.
Nice. That was really dumb. And
Yeah,
it
I
was
didn't.
probably I want to know what was broken that you probably could have fixed.
Oh no, I actually broke it.
How did you break it?
So with my PS3, I knew that my dad knew this guy that was a mechanic, and he was super awesome. So when my PS3 first messed up, the fan blew out because it was like super dusty. And we took it to his house. He took everything out, resoldered everything, and put in a PC fan in.
Hmm.
And it was like really crazy. But it made it really loud. Like, and then on the PC fan, he put a dial that affects the speed of the fan. So then he taught me how to take it apart and do a bunch of stuff. So then like another 6 months later, something happened. I don't remember what, but I think it fell and the disk drive loosened. And then I was like, I could fix it. And then I took it out and ripped the ribbon cable.
No.
like, like, I was like, I could do this. He taught me his ways. And then I took it out and immediately ripped the ribbon cable of the disk drive, and it wouldn't work anymore. And then I tried buying a new ribbon cable, and it didn't, no matter what I did, it didn't work.
Nice. Damn.
I was
This
like, I got this. He taught me. And then no, I destroyed it.
that sucks.
And then I had to save up for a PS3 Slim or whatever. That was not a slide top. But yeah, that's what happened with that. But on Sony, talking about Sony
Oh
with the
yeah.
with the
Talking about
PS5 and
Sony.
everything. Yeah, good transition, right? Sort of. Totally not obvious transition into the
Yeah.
next topic.
Nope, not at all.
Not
This
pre-written down or anything.
no.
Also I switched back to coffee for my
Nice.
my Malibu Bay.
You're just speedballing.
Yeah, because now
Alcohol and
my
caffeine.
coffee's cold. I was a fool. I should have did the hot drink first.
You could have just poured your drink in the drink.
Poured
I really
my.
thought I thought you were just gonna mix it. That's I
You
legit.
can't mix Malibu Bay fruitiness with the cold hard truth of coffee.
I'm sorry, I haven't really had the only. I don't drink, so yeah,
You don't drink? Oh, drink alcohol.
yeah.
I think you meant like coffee.
I think
I only really drink, I guess, these types of drinks, these fun drinks.
fancy drinks.
Fancy? I don't know about fancy. The girly drinks. I only like girly, fruity, delicious drinks. Um,
That's fair.
talking before we go to PlayStation, talking about coffee. How was that coffee I sent you? I was really curious, and I kept forgetting to ask because I was like, I'll ask him on the air, and then I just kept forgetting.
You didn't buy any for yourself?
No, I only bought for you.
Oh, that's sweet. It's good. I like
Yeah, no,
it.
I haven't honestly. Like, I drink coffee there, but I haven't bought any of their beans. Honestly, I don't want to be. I don't want to make you feel bad, but it was a little expensive. Like,
Great, thank you. I appreciate that.
no, like honestly, I was like, "Oh, how much is it?" And they were like, $19, and I was like, "Oh."
Damn. No. No.
Like, and I was like, "What?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'll take one." Like,
No.
I
That's
think it was like
disgusting.
17 or something.
It's not even that much coffee.
I know, that's why I was really mad. Not at you, but you're worth it.
This asshole. I'm sending this asshole a gift.
I almost went and bought you like Bustelo coffee. Like, no,
That
seriously. Yeah,
yeah.
so I haven't bought myself one. But like, I don't know, when it's for someone else it's more worth it. Like when it's for me, I'm like, man, I don't want to do it. I think that's a guy thing. I definitely think that's a guy thing.
Yeah.
Like, I told Ashley, like, when we moved in together and stuff, then like we got a 2-bedroom apartment and like I got like a nice TV and like did stuff. And I was like, I think if I were by myself, I'd probably have like a studio apartment and like a regular small TV. Like, I'm like, guys by themselves just don't care.
Yeah.
Like,
I, yeah. It, truly.
like,
Truly. Like I keep thinking like I would have so much like I could literally just live at my desk and I'd be fine.
I know, like guys are just like, man, like it's true when they say like guys have like a lawn chair and like a TV and a game in their house. I'm like, yeah, that's pretty much like
Yep.
I was pretty set in like a bedroom. Like I'm like, guys don't really care too much. Like I'm like, I have everything I need within arm's reach. Like, why would I go upstairs to play guitar when I can just reach to my right and my guitar, my TV remote, my controller, my PS4, my TV, my
Yep.
desk is all right there. My dinner, my stove, it's all within arm's reach. But yeah, I don't know how we got there. So yeah. Did you enjoy it? Was it good or did it suck? It's okay. You could tell me.
No, I liked it. It was a little bitter. There's like a it's a little bit more bitter than I expected, but it was good.
Because it when I read it, it had like mad flavors. And like it was like I almost didn't buy it because it was like blueberry and like chocolate and like orange notes and like zesty
I
chicken.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I tasted any of that. I tasted the zesty chicken though.
It was like the full
It was
Carrabba's
like
menu.
it's so zesty that they just put the whole chicken in. And like I was spitting out bits of chicken.
I was gonna say you were eating a little. It was a little more soupy then.
It's like going
um,
to Checkers and ordering some wings.
um, but yeah, that's interesting. I don't know. Their coffee itself is a little better.
I don't mind bitter coffee. Like I like strong coffee. Like occasionally,
Yeah.
it's just it. Yeah, I didn't read the ingredients, or I forgot what the ingredients were are at least, and I did not taste those. I unfortunately, but it was good though.
Well, I probably made up all the ingredients I said.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair.
I
Even the
honestly.
chicken.
No, that one was a real. Like I'm trying to see right now. I was there today. They finally opened it up for like you can like eat places and stuff here.
Mhm.
So I actually worked a little there. Like I got a coffee and I was working there. It was really good. Great place. Very expensive in all their things. Not just your coffee.
Yeah,
Like I only go there once a week because they only have one size for everything.
that's
And
interesting.
yeah,
I
it's
like
like
those kind of places though. Like it's this or nothing. Like there's no small. There's
Yeah, yeah.
like
There's no small, medium, or large. It's all
yeah.
like kind of medium. Um, so I went there and I got a coffee or a latte or whatever, and then I got a egg on a croissant, and it was like $14
For the egg on croissant or for everything?
for everything.
I mean, I think the croissant's what did it. But so
I don't know. I get an egg on croissant at Dunkin' with a coffee, an
that's
extra large coffee,
that doesn't count.
and
That
it's like
doesn't count.
$7,
That's not egg and that's not croissant.
and they
That's
pay
barely
me.
coffee.
I order the coffee and that, and they pay me after. They give me $5. They go, "Thank you for considering coming here." I love Dunkin'. I don't know what your deal is with Dunkin'. I
Hey,
mean, we did talk about last week me being a coffee slut.
yeah,
Uh,
you are a dirty slut.
yeah, excellent. Actually, I found coffee I didn't like. Sort of. It's Wawa's caramel coffee. I mean,
Hmm.
not Wawa. Sheets' caramel coffee. They're
Oh
like the
yeah,
same thing.
yeah. Yeah, I've heard Sheets is way better.
Oh, they are, except their caramel coffee.
Fair.
In all aspects except their caramel coffee. Because they use like the fake weird Ghirardelli or whatever coffee. And it's not good. It's no bueno. I don't like it at all. And I was very, very disappointed.
Hmm. That's unfortunate.
All right. Off topic. Back to the topic. The happy birthday coffee has bergamot, orange, Hawaiian punch,
Really?
and strawberry candy.
All right. That's weird.
See, that's what I. That's why I almost didn't buy it for you because I was like, "What?"
I need to try it again and just like I want to like
I mean, do you have the bag still?
it's downstairs. Yeah,
Yeah. All right. So double check that. I just looked at what it says on there, on the bag on their website. But
I'll try
apparently,
to remember that.
that's what it has. Apparently, they don't sell it anymore. It's already gone.
That's no longer their birthday.
Yeah, that's why their birthday passed.
Yeah.
But back to PlayStation and Sony. We always
Yes.
derail
Yeah.
elegantly.
No, it happens. Thank you for standing by and going through our, weird.
I
I
think
don't even
that's
know what tangents. Like we went through like three tangents in the time, like instead of like from the time that we wanted to start talking about this
but
to
I
like
think
actually getting to it.
yeah, but I think that's the interesting part of our show.
Yeah. No, it's all right. It's not bad.
All right, yeah. So I saw. You know what's funny? I just saw this earlier today. So it's funny you bring it up because they announced the new Spider-Man for PS5, the remaster,
Yep.
right? And
It
then they changed his face.
Yes. So there's so many things. I didn't mind the fact that you can only get Spider-Man remastered with the Spider-Man Miles Morales. You have to get the deluxe edition to
Yeah,
get
yeah.
Spider-Man remastered. So that's the big first one. I don't care about that because it's like only $20 more for such a great game, looking even better. But yeah, they changed his entire face.
You know what's funny? Early first this morning when I woke up, they were like, "Watch this comparison video. It sucks, right?" And I watched it, and I honestly didn't even notice. I was watching it on my phone,
No,
and I
I
was like,
don't notice graphically. I don't notice too much. I notice the frame rate.
"Yeah, yeah." But I was watching it when they showed the scene with different faces,
Oh,
and I guess it was on my phone because I was like, "They look exactly the same. I don't know what side to pay attention to." Like, I was like, maybe I'm looking at it on my phone. And then Inside Gaming, I don't know if you know them. They used to be, I don't remember. Oh my gosh. Whatever. So Inside Gaming did a thing and they were like, they changed the face. And I was like, oh wow, I didn't even notice. So I rewatched it on my TV and I hate it.
yep. It's growing on me. So the first thing is it looks exactly like Tom Holland. Not exactly. It
Yeah,
looks
that's
like
what
they tried to make him look more like Tom Holland, but when because this actually leaked, I think 2 or 3 days ago,
yeah,
and
yeah.
I was like, that's really weird. I don't know why you did that, but like apparently they made it official, like understanding like it's for the new like consistency with the hardware and everything, but also damn, what's his name? The
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 Spider-Man
actor,
voice actor.
yeah, the voice actor that voices Spider-Man, it's because that more closely matches his face. But also, I think that's bullshit because I don't see a resemblance at all.
Me neither. I just looked it up, and he looks more like the old Spider-Man.
I know.
He looks like, I was gonna say Mark McGuire. He looks like the Spider-Man between Tobey
Tobey Maguire?
Maguire. No,
Oh,
after
Andrew
him,
Garfield.
Andrew Garfield. Yeah, he looks more like him. They should
Yeah.
have just had Andrew Garfield.
So that's really it's okay. There's a lot of Spider-Man stuff going on lately. I don't know if you heard the other Spider-Man news.
No, what?
Did you see those Amazing Spider-Man movies, the one
Yeah,
and
yeah,
two?
yeah. I love those.
Those were really good. I was sad that they got discontinued, but
Yeah,
apparently the third one was going to be terrible.
yeah.
Like,
Wait, but did you hear why they got discontinued? I don't know if it's truth or fiction.
um,
Apparently, what's his face? Andrew Garfield
mhm.
went to Japan for a meeting with the Sony execs or something about the movie, and then he got sick and didn't want to go, so he just ditched the meeting and stood at his hotel room the whole day, and they got really mad and canceled the movies.
Wow.
Apparently, it's like some article online. Who knows how true, but apparently that's the thing that got them canceled. That they were like,
Nice.
this dude has no respect for us, and Japanese people are all about respect, and like, you suck. No.
So I read I read something. So it's not like debunking this. I read that the third movie, and I guess spoiler alert right now for anyone who hasn't seen like a 10-year-old movie. Um, so the ending of the second movie was when Gwen Stacy literally falls and cracks her skull on the floor and dies.
What?
You don't
What?
remember that?
No, I did. I just
Okay, I hate you. So
spoiler.
yeah, I already said spoiler.
Snape
So
kills Dumbledore.
no, not this again. Uh, but yeah, so she dies, and then whatever, the movie ends. Sad, sad. Really crazy way to die, but
Sad, sad.
sad, sad. But the third movie was apparently like going to be like Peter trying to bring her back to life somehow, and that's I wouldn't have wanted to watch that. That sounds stupid.
Yeah, that's really weird.
Yeah. Um, yeah.
I don't understand. Like then it becomes like Frankenstein and like
Yeah, exactly. It's stupid. Like that
she's
doesn't make sense.
alive.
Um, so anyway,
Or
the reason I mentioned this, so you remember the villain from the second one.
oh,
If
I
you
heard
don't,
about this.
it was
Yeah.
Jamie Foxx who was
Hmm.
Electro,
Yeah, because
and
he played like a
apparently,
weirdo nerdy guy.
yeah,
No
he
offense,
and then
weirdo nerds that listen to our podcast. We're one of you.
yeah, exactly. No offense to your co-host Joe, um, but yeah. So apparently, it's pretty much unofficially official at this point because I think Jamie Foxx tweeted it or something and then deleted it. But yeah, he's apparently making a return as Electro.
Yeah.
And so that was crazy. And I was just like, you know what? I'll believe it when I see it. But now that sounds like it's more like actually true. And it's going to be, and the weird thing is, it's going to be in a Tom Holland movie. So
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
coming back as a different universe villain. But in addition to that, it sounds like they're trying to bring back Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire for the third Spider-Man movie somehow.
Yeah, I did hear that. They want to do, because Into the Spider-Verse did so good.
It's such a good movie.
Oh, I loved it. That they're genius. Those animators are
Yes,
genius.
that was probably the best animated movie I've seen in
Did you
so like
did you
very
hear
long.
what they did for that movie? So with
With
the
the
frame
frame rate
rates?
thing, yeah,
Oh,
it's so.
oh.
I'll have you explain. I love
Yeah.
it so much. It's
So
ingenious.
yeah, so the whole movie is animated at like 30 frames per second or something. Um, so to show that the what's his Miles Morales is like clunkier, they did all the Miles Morales movements at a slower frame rate so that he moves weirder and clunkier throughout the movie. Like your eyes can't really tell exactly why it's weird, but it's like, oh, he's moving really clunky. Like, oh, I guess it's just because he sucks. And then while the movie progresses and he gets better, his frame rate goes up throughout the movie until he's by the end of the movie, he moves at 30 frames per second like the rest of the Spider-Man.
It's so cool.
Genius.
It was so genius. And like I I didn't watch that movie for I think a solid year after it
Oh,
came out.
me
I was
too.
and then I read that and I'm like, that sounds so cool. It makes me want to watch the movie. And
Yeah.
then I noticed that and I was like, holy crap, that is like so like you really know what you're doing when it comes to
Yeah.
animating or just like any type of story. Like you they knew their shit. They knew how good this was gonna be.
Yeah,
And
because I noticed he was clunky. I didn't notice like, oh, the frame rates are really weird on him.
yeah.
But I noticed he was clunky and I was like, oh wow, they like animated him differently. And then when I watched the thing at the end, I was like, man, that's crazy. And they did a bunch of stuff between the soundtrack, different things, like visual cues they did. It was like great. Like, and I waited like a year because it was very hyped up. And I
Yeah.
was like, meh, I don't really care too much.
Hipster.
Yeah,
That's I
no.
mean, that's I hate myself because that's I'm the same way, and I know that I'm probably gonna like it. Like I did the same thing with so many things that I wish I
Yeah.
just kind of hopped on the bandwagon early. Like I was so late in the game with Marvel, like the MCU, that
Oh
like
yeah.
I really wish I jumped on a lot sooner because like I kind of just came at the tail end when like Infinity War and Endgame were like really like I wasn't too into it until then, and
Yeah.
I was like, "Damn it, I should have been so full into it by now." But
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, I stood away from Spider Verse. I don't know why. I hate like 3D animated movies.
Oh, same. It
So when I saw the
yeah.
second I saw it was 3D animated, I was like, I'm not watching that. Like there's a bunch of movies that I just skipped because I'm like, I don't like 3D animated movies.
Yeah.
Or like they did a few like Netflix animes that they made them 3D like animated, and I was like, nope, not watching this. But that one was really, it was the best example of it, and I just ended up seeing so many clips talking about it that I was like, maybe I'll give it a try,
Yeah.
and it's like really good.
Yeah, it's a good movie. I kind of
But
want to watch it now, but I also kind of just want to watch a bunch of movies that I don't have time to watch.
oh my gosh, we have a list. We were talking yesterday, last night. We were going through a list of movies because we started writing them down because we still haven't seen Joker. We haven't
Yeah,
seen
I haven't either.
Loser. No. The last three really hyped movies, I can't even remember them right now. We didn't watch. Like we just haven't been had time to watch it.
Yeah.
Like the last three movies everybody was talking about. All I remember right now is Joker. Um, we didn't have time to watch. Birds of Prey was one of them. Like, and yesterday we were like, it was like I don't know around this time, like 10:30, and we were like, you want to watch a movie? And we were like, yeah. And then we were like, we have a list, right? And we pulled up the list and we scrolled through the list for like 15 minutes. And then we were like, you want to just go to sleep? And Ashley was like, yeah. And then we just went to sleep and we
That's
didn't
hilarious.
watch a movie. And then
So
Ashley's an insomniac, so she didn't actually sleep till like 1 a.m.
it's so weird how like parallel our lives are. Because that literally happened to me and Megan yesterday, but we actually watched a movie. So my mother-in-law, who's been with us, she said, you guys haven't had a date in a very long time. I'll watch the baby. Go like watch a movie for an hour or 2 hours." So Megan's been wanting to watch the movie um, Midway for literally since we saw the preview in the theater like 2 years ago or whatever, 3 years ago, and so it's
I don't
pretty
even
much it's
know.
literally
I'm,
so Midway is just a movie about the Battle of Midway, which was Pearl Harbor, and she loves history. We both love history, but she loves history and like documentaries and stuff. So
uh-huh.
so it was really good. We just like hung out and watched the movie in the Lovesac, which came, by the way. I don't know if I ever followed
Oh,
up
oh
on
my
that.
gosh, we did not follow up on that. We're
Yeah.
never getting to Sony.
No,
Yeah, I forgot about that. The Love Sack came in and it's ginormous, right?
it's massive. It took 3 weeks. 3 weeks. They said in the store 1 to 2. It shouldn't take longer than two. We tell you two because like we want you to not complain. Literally what
Yeah.
he said. Like we don't want you to complain, so we tell you two. And then it took 2 weeks, and Megan like chatted their customer service and really, and they said, no, we always tell people 2 to 4 weeks. Like, I don't know who told you that. So
Oh
yeah,
my
it took
god.
it took 3 weeks. Whatever, it came. Um, and it's 100 pounds. And
Literally?
yeah, it's 100 pounds literally. Um, and bringing it up the stairs sucked. Opening the bag sucked because the zipper broke. So I had to
Oh
cut
my
it
gosh.
open with a knife, and then it just like, I don't know if you've ever seen like memory foam expand, but like it just expanded. Like it got so massive that it's like really hard to move in the office now.
That's so
But
funny.
it's so like, so I legitimately every day say, because we have 60 days to return it since it get like from the day it gets delivered.
Yeah.
I'm like, I wish I could move around in this office, but this is the most comfortable thing I've ever laid in. It's so, I've never been so conflicted in my life.
You can't get a smaller one?
I can, but I like don't want to. It's perfect.
Oh yeah. So wait, you guys both fit in it, right? When
We
you
both
laid
fit
it?
in it very comfortably.
That is kind of
We can,
nice.
the baby can come in. She could like literally jump in when she's older too. Like
I was gonna say
we have
she can
room.
jump.
Yeah, like we'll have enough room for like the three of us, but like mostly two
Wow.
people. But like I couldn't sleep last night, so I came in and I hooked up the VR, and I was like literally watching YouTube in VR, staring at the ceiling in a Lovesac. It was fantastic.
That's so funny and great. Yeah, you got we are parallel because Ashley was up like all hours of the night.
Yeah.
She wasn't playing VR. That would be really parallel, but
Yeah, that would be a two parallel.
I'm like she was doing the same thing. No.
We
Uh,
also got a Lovesac, and it's way too big.
yeah, well, that's good. When you upgrade homes, then you'll have a giant love sack.
Yeah.
We bought two. I don't know. It feels like memory foam. Honestly, it's probably not as comfortable as your love sack. Nowhere near as comfortable. We bought two like ottoman sack things that were memory foam from Hate Sack. I couldn't come up with anything fast.
Hate bag.
From Nutsack. No, we bought it from At Home. Have you heard of the store At Home?
No.
I always call it iHome. Um, they're kind of amazing. I bought a lot of stuff from them. Um,
Never. Yeah, I've never heard of that.
I've
That's
only
interesting.
heard of it since we got here. They sell like, I guess, random furniture stuff. Like they sell like we bought two like plant tables, I guess. Like it's a table that its sole purpose is to hold a plant on it, and it's little and square in the shape of a planter, sort of. Are you googling plant table or what
My
the
keyboard's
is?
really that loud.
Oh yeah, it's loud.
I'm so trying to quietly type. It's not even funny.
So we bought two plant tables from them, um, and then we bought two ottoman thingies that were apparently memory foam, and then we bought oh a giant mirror and a vanity. I guess giant mirror is not that giant. It's like a regular size. It's a full body mirror.
Okay. Like a
But
door mirror or like,
it stands on its own.
oh, okay. Yeah, we have something similar. We
Yeah.
stole from my mother-in-law.
Just the perfect way to get furniture.
Yeah. Yeah, I always tell her like don't lend anything to us because Megan's going to forget to hand it back.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Um
Megan. I know you listen to this podcast, so I love you.
um I forgot. Oh, but they're great. Like so we bought all that and then if anything's like so like last time we went, we bought another planter thing. No, we bought a stand for our I would say our Ganon, our gecko Ganon. We bought a table for him. He's Ganondorf, you know.
Yep.
So we bought a table for him, and it was the last one, and it was nicked, like on the bottom of it. So then
Mhm.
I went to the front, and I was like, it was already on sale. It was like on sale for like $30. So I went to the front, and I was like, hey, this is nicked. Can we get a discount? And she was like 25% off, but you can't return it. And I was like, I don't care. And then they gave us an extra 25% off, like the sale mark and everything. And we ended up spending like, I don't know, 25% off of $30.
Nice. So like $23.
Yes. So we ended up spending like $23. So this time we bought mad stuff, and everything was the cushions are $50 each, and they were on sale for $20 each. And then so we bought two, and then there were these plant tables. They were the same thing. They were $50 each, and they were on sale for $20 each. So we added two of those. Then we bought the giant mirror. That was $100, and then we bought a few other stuff. And in total, it came out to like $220. And then on top of it, most of the stuff we bought was on sale. On top of it, we had like a 20% off coupon. And I was like, does this work on sale items? And they were like, yeah, it works on everything. It doesn't matter. So then they gave us an extra 20% off, and we ended up spending under $200.
Nice.
Like, I was like, oh, this is really awesome. I can be here all the time, even though $200 is still a lot to spend. Like it's cheap in comparison, but it's still a lot. But yeah, do you want to close off on Sony?
Yeah, we have a few minutes left, including the time that we lost
Yeah.
trying to fight our way back to each other.
Yeah,
But
that was really funny. I hope we keep some of that in. Maybe we
I
should still keep it in with us talking to each other.
I I sang you a song, so I hope you enjoy it.
I sang you a song. Oh my god. We both sang songs. I sort of sang a song. I was like, Joe's gone.
I sang an actual song, but I changed the lyrics. I think it was Final Countdown.
All right, so I can't wait. If you want, I can edit the audio this time.
No, it's okay. We don't have to talk logistics. I'm gonna just say, remove this banter.
No, leave it in. Okay, and then next episode, we should talk about our theme song, or our opening song, opening and closer. Let's acknowledge what happened.
Yeah, it's been messy.
All right, Sony. Oh wait, did we get to Sony?
Yeah.
Oh, so I guess we don't have Sony to talk about.
Yeah, I was wondering if you had more than Spider-Man.
No, I forgot we talked about it because they changed his face. Did we talk more about that?
They changed his face. It's really weird.
Yeah.
So I guess my final thought on that is just like, it wouldn't be as bad, but they made him go from like 24 years old to like 16.
Yes, like he looks so young now. And then my issue with that is at the end he like helps Miles Morales, but I'm like, now you both look like children.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, before it was like 27-year-old or 24-year-old helping a kid, and now it's like 16-year-old helping a 14-year-old.
Yeah, exactly. Miles is supposed to be like, I think like 16 or something, or 8, whatever. But like now they're both literally, it's weird.
But
it's
I saw the ray tracing demo on my TV, and it honestly looks crazy. It's looks great, like, oh my gosh, it looks legit real. Like when I saw it, I was like, people who watch me play like PS4 are always like, we were playing Last of Us. Ashley's family came over the other day. They came over for like dinner, and they were like working on stuff, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna put Last of Us. They're working on her sister's like FAFSA for college.
Mm-hmm.
Nightmare. So
I don't miss it. Even though Megan used to do it for me.
I know Ashley did mine, but still nightmare. Anyway. Anyway, so they were working on that, and I was like, I'm just gonna play some Last of Us while I do it. So once they finish, Ashley's stepmom is like, what is this like movie? And I was like, oh, it's this game, Last of Us. And they were like, oh my god, it looks so good. And they literally watched me play for 3 hours.
Really?
Yeah, they just watched me play Last of Us for 3 hours, and they watched me die hundreds of times. Literally, by the end, I was like, after they left, I was like, I feel bad finishing the game because they were so invested. Like, should I wait for them to finish? And Ashley's like, nah. Like,
yeah, they'll probably forget, but also you can just pick it back up wherever.
Yeah, that's what I was like. I wonder if it has a chapter select. I could just do that.
It does.
So I said next time they come over, we're just gonna do a chapter select, and they could watch the ending because it was crazy.
Yeah.
Because then the ending of we're just talking about this a little. We have 2 minutes. The ending, it was like 3 times where I was like, oh wow, the game's over. And then it was like, no, it's not. 6 months later. And then something happened and it was like,
So wait, you beat The Last of Us?
oh, yeah, I beat it.
No way.
Yeah, I beat it.
Okay, I think we need to have a spoiler cast after this then.
The spoiler cat. Yeah.
Oh
Do
man.
you want to? Well, I'll just say that it was like I think it was just twice where we quote unquote beat it, where something happened and we were there. She was like, "Never look for me again, or if I
Yeah.
see your face again, I'm gonna stab you, slut." Um, and then she walks off, and I was like, "Wow, that was crazy. The ending was crazy." And then it's like, "Oh, this is the ending. She's living a peaceful life with her horses." No, and then I was like, "Wow, that was a good ending." And then it was like 3 months later,
Yep.
and I was like, "Oh, wow, it's more ending." And then I was like, "Oh, I'm playing as this person now." And then I was like, wow, this ending is pretty long. And then literally it was like 1 a.m, right?
It's no, that's exactly what happened to me. Like, I'm like, all right, this is the end, right? And then no, it's like probably 5 more hours.
Seriously, it was like 1 a.m, and I was like, wow, this ending's pretty long. We'll sit through it. And Ashley's like, yeah, we'll sit through it. There's probably like 20 minutes left.
Yep.
We'll just sit it out. We don't want to play 20 minutes tomorrow. And then like I do all this stuff. I do this side stuff. I'm on a farm. I'm chillaxing. And I'm like, wow, they're really like pushing this like relaxing life. Like I'm like, it's like Sims now. Like, no. And then they're like, nope, just kidding. Another hour. And then I play for an hour. And I'm like, wow, this is really crazy. I wonder how this part's going to end. And they're like, nope, now you play as this person again. And I was like, wow, this is really long. And then it's like, nope, back to this person. And I was like, how much more time do we have? Like I was like, oh my gosh, just like this podcast is lasting forever. No,
Yeah.
but I still enjoy it. No, no, yeah, it was like an extra like three hours when I thought I beat it. Like I thought I beat it, and it was like 3 hours left of the game. I feel like
Yeah.
they showed like no. I was gonna say I feel like they showed credits, but no, it was just like long silences.
No, I think you're fusing things with Metal Gear Solid because they did that.
Oh my gosh, seriously, they did like credits and then like a boss fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I am confusing, but it was practically Metal Gear Solid. Next,
I
uh-huh.
hold on. I'm gonna find you a meme, and it's gonna be completely off the podcast. So I apologize for anyone who's at this point that expects like a visual medium.
Wait,
But
why
no,
don't we
you're
put
not.
it on the YouTube, or I'll post it on Instagram?
All right, hold on.
Doom doom.
Cool.
Sorry.
All right. Well, that that I guess really wraps it up for this episode, though.
All right, guys. Thanks for listening to the Disaster Project. Tune in this Thursday. Everyone, we have a new time schedule, by the way. Mondays and Thursdays now. Upload at random points of the day because Marcus cannot get his crap together.
It's not your crap. It's the fact that Adobe decides sometimes it wants to take 10 minutes, sometimes it wants to take 10 hours.
No, it's because I did the equalizer thing.
Which I mean is phenomenal. I'm
I
really
love
enjoying
it.
it. I actually switched to listening to every episode on YouTube now.
Yeah, I
Because
really
love it
like
so much.
especially the second episode. I really got it down with the equalizer, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah, check us out on all platforms or most platforms. I found out yesterday that there's like 2,000 podcast platforms, and I've been saying like where anywhere podcasts are podcasted, and I was lying. But I'm
Yeah.
working on it. I'm trying to get us. I signed us up for like one or two, but I saw this list. It was like 30 platforms your podcast should be on. So I'm working on it. Catch us next time. Thanks for listening and watching.
Later.